Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball HTB. Hope you guys are well. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Look, I hope you've had a good day. I hope things are going okay. And if they're not, can I please, sort of ease the stress there by talking about the Warriors? Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But look, in saying that, hope you're well. Nonetheless, look, we take on the Broncos here. But before I get into it, before I talk about it, hit that intro. Alright guys, like I said, hope you're well. Look, the Warriors take on a Broncos team, and I guess for many of us, regarding the last match against the Tigers, it probably left a bit of a sour taste in our mouths. But in saying that, it's a new week, there is hope, so we'll just have to see what happens. Now, what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys the team, giving you guys my thoughts on it, our strengths, weaknesses, star players, predictions, and then a conclusion. So, yeah, we'll get into it, right? So, the fullback is Reece Walsh. The wingers are Adam Pompey as well as Marcelo Montoya. The centers there are Jesse Arthurs as well as Rocco Berry. And then the halves pairing is CHT as well as Cody Nikodima. In the props, you have Eden Funnell-Blake as well as Matt Lodge. And the hooker is Wade Egan. In the second rows, you have Ewan Aiken as well as Eliesa Katoa. And in the lock, Josh Curran. In the bench, you have Tevanga for Pene as well as Jack Murchie. In the reserves, you see Otukolo, Ben Murdoch-Masila, Peterson Ropati, Kepu, Ratuva, Sean Johnson, as well as Edward Gossi. Look, my initial thoughts of the squad there, guys. Obviously, it's probably a bit of a good thing regarding the swap. It gives Jack Murchie that chance now to play and to hopefully see what happens. I'm still surprised that Ratuva has not been picked, honestly. I am really hoping that he can play very soon and actually, have a good go there. I think for myself personally, I would have traded in for Pompey a week ago. But look, it is what it is, right? We see Reece Walsh there at fullback, good to see. We see the halves there. Look, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I don't really have too much to say about our halves, like I'm sure other people in the other teams do. I don't know what to say, really. We got, the props there, Eden Funnell-Blake and Matt Lodge. I'm sure they'll be punching through, which is good to see. I'm hoping they can add more meters to this week as well. Broncos pack is very strong, very large. In the second row as well, hey, you can't complain there. Though maybe people may say maybe swap Ben Murdoch-Masila in for Katoa, maybe, or something else like that. But in saying that, I'm not too fussed personally. The lock, Josh Curran, can't complain there. The most consistent player we have. Again, when Toy Harris comes back, does he take it off him? I don't think so. That's just my own thoughts. Look at the bench as well. Tevanga can't go wrong there. R4 can't go wrong there. Penne definitely not. As well as Jack Murchie. Like I said before, it gives him a chance to show his worth. This is opportunity, so he's got to grab it by two hands and hold the ball, I think, anyway. And on top of that as well, you've also got Tevanga and Penne and R4, and I hope those three blokes there do get a lot of time and a lot of minutes playing the game. I hope we see that. Now, in saying that, I did name a name there, and that's Sean Johnson. Does Sean Johnson appear last minute? I hope so. If he does, it'll give me more confidence in the halves pairings, or whoever it is he swaps with. Sean Johnson, on his own, in my opinion, is somebody who just stands out anyway. And yeah, look, without trying to say too much there, I don't have much confidence in the halves. Obviously, I'm hoping that they can do something there for us, so we'll just have to wait and see. Key players. So for the first, I want to look at the Warriors, and then I'll look at the Broncos afterwards. So for us, it's Reece Walsh. As per usual, the line breaker, the golden child, the dude, the gun, all the good and positive things. That's who he is. Obviously an offensive weapon. Defensively as well, hey, look, it is what it is. He's learning, he's young, he will get there. Give him a break as far as I'm concerned. But again, at fullback, you can't go wrong there. Also penciled in Eden Funnell-Blake as well. Somebody that I'm pretty keen to see, again, run and hopefully hold the ball this time. And the same with thrown at Lodge actually as well. Hopefully those two guys can just hold the ball, carry strong, run strong, and just be that. Props. Another person as well I've got here penciled in for me is also Josh Curran. Again, ever reliable, just ever consistent, ever persistent is he. I'm sure he'll have a cracking game. And again, it's going to be a tough ask against the Broncos, but I'm pretty sure he can deliver. And the last two I have is Penne and Murchie. Again, with Penne, his minutes will depend, but I hope he gets more minutes. If he does, the work rate he does for us in little spits, like literal little dribbles of minutes, is actually a lot better than some of the players who've been given more than half a game. Jack Murchie as well, his time to shine. What's he going to bring? You know what I mean? We'll have to wait and see. Now, for the Broncos, I've got the five here. I've got Donny Staggs. Though people may be questioning his form, if there's one team that you want to sort of rip and tear against, it's us. So we're going to wait and see and be wary. Obviously, he's up against the likes of, Barry as well as Montoya. So we'll have to see what happens there. The next one as well I have is the halves, right? And Kelly and Reynolds. Remember, the last time we played Broncos, Kelly got a contract extension. We are generous. We love helping players. And look, I'm all for helping people, don't get me wrong. But in the sense of helping someone in the opposition get a contract, oh my goodness, that makes me sick. So look, we basically gave him like a new extension, and Reynolds as well. Again, we got to remember they didn't play too well against the Cowboys, so you know for a fact that Kevy's going to be training the house down with them. They're going to be up for this game. They're going to be pumped. They're just going to be ready, and the Warriors need to be ready to withstand the blows that are going to be coming their way, because there's going to be a lot of them. So I do hope they can channel their energy there and focus on it, because Reynolds, again, is probably going to bring in his 2016 form, which will be hard to beat. But in saying that, all jokes aside, we need to look out for the, because the halves here, they tear ours to shreds. It's not even close. Not even close. And the last two I have, Payne Haas. Not much needs to be said there about this guy. He's a giant of a man, a good player, consistent, good motor, strong, knows how to tussle hard with the Warriors. So again, we're going to watch out for him. And last person I have is Walters as well. That's right, number 17. Billy Walters there. Man, he's going to be ready for this. And he'll add a lot of that quick play as well, particularly if he plays in patches where the Warriors are tired and or disorganized and or behind. So again, have to wait and see what he does there. For me personally, heading into this game, there's probably not too much there to talk about regarding our strengths. In terms of the backs, I think they've got it. In terms of the halves, they've definitely got it. And in terms of the forwards, well, this is probably the only time I say we probably do have it just. With the likes of Balasia as well as Ricky and maybe even Corrigan as well. We've got the likes of Aitken Kato as well as Curran to answer that. And obviously the props as well. You got Ryan James against Adam Blake, Matt Lodge as well as Payne Haas, so on and so forth. And obviously the battle there between the hookers in Egan as well as Turpin will be interesting to watch. But overall, I think forward-wise, that'll be our strength. I'm not too sure how we handle everything else though, especially on the edges there. Beyond our second rollers, things can get a bit crazy there with those two strike centers, especially with Farnworth and Staggs the way they're playing. Again, remember this Broncos team is hurt and embarrassed and ashamed when they lost against the Cowboys. They're out here to basically pummel us. We haven't won at home, right? We lost our first game at home. So can we defend our turf? I hope so. Predictions, right? So look, my prediction of this game here, again, noting Broncos will be ready. I'm sure we will be too. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. But in saying that, I could probably say that and be wrong, right? To be fair with you guys, I could say that and it could be one-ended, right? Going probably the opposite way, hopefully our way, but you get what I mean. Unfortunately, the Warriors at this time, I'm probably not too confident in them and their journey, heading forward, that is. But yeah, look, the prediction, I want to go with the Warriors. 16 points, and I'm going to go Broncos 10. That's right. Warriors 16, Broncos 10. I think anytime try score, I'm going to give it to most likely Rocco Berry. Throw it to Rocco Berry. And then for the Broncos, I'm going to give it to Carrigan. Yeah, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Look, the conclusion for this. So the conclusion really for this game, how do you sort of conclude this? I think I'll probably talk about what Nathan Brown said in the post-conference against the Tigers. Basically, in a summary, he said, the Titans, we played well, we lost. The Tigers, we played bad, we won. Right? And so for me, in saying that, I'm sure the boys are up for it, but I want to look at that as confidence. And Anthony Blake as well recently said, that win, regardless, was, basically a, a motivator, right? It's a boost, it's a positive. And again, as fans, I'm sure we can, like I said, we can all look back at that game against the Tigers and really be, uneasy about it. And to be fair, I think that is fair. But in saying that, I'm going to choose to be positive here. I'm going to choose to just G up the boys. Let's hype them up. We got a big game here against the Broncos, and it does really help in terms of our standings and going forward. Is it a game we can lose? No, it isn't. The end of story. We can't lose this game. There's no option, right? Heading into this round, especially, there isn't. We need to sort of even it up. 2-2 would be better than 1-3, and we need to show everyone there that we can do something, right? That we're just more than just people filling in. They're just numbers, and I really want us to turn it around. And yeah, there's been a lot of issues there with the halves, but I'm really hoping that things happen. If Sean Johnson plays, that is awesome as. But the way to sort of conclude it, mixing everything together, that is yeah, look, let's get behind the boys. I know it's tough. I'm trying to be a real optimist here. I'm having a hard time doing it personally. I'm sure, as you guys are aware, this is probably a long road we've been down many, many, many times before. But again, it's another road where I urge and encourage you guys to head up. Let's do this. We got this. And yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, Warriors to win it. 16 points to 10. Yeah, looking forward to this game. It should be a good game, right? And I don't want to think of a loss, basically. But in saying that, guys, what are your thoughts? Who would you change, right? Someone you swap for someone, or what are your thoughts on the Broncos? Tell me, just let me know what's in your mind. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Hope you guys are well. Take it easy. And yeah, look, up the Warriors. And just remember, Warriors, and you guys, hold the ball.